Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully, oh, there we go. It works. All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. So we got Amber Ray, first person today. We got Cannibal, Somfy, Lieta, Como. We got JK, Aura, Erica, Mr. Akram, we got Jordan, we got Jessica, we got Stormin here. Hello, hello. Diego, Glenn, we got John Stewart, we got Sky, Silent Rampage, says yay, a live stream. We got Gans, we got Juna, we got Sergeant Slaughter, we got Tom Taylor, we got Craig. Who else do we have? We have Kostika, we got Ionot Dario. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna actually open the list here because it's everyone's typing. It's kind of a little bit difficult, but now we have the list open so we can see. Anyway, we got Manu, we got Vitor, we got Agons, we got Siren here, Smitty Boy. Stars Knight is here. Hello, Stars Knight. Good morning to you, my friend. We got Rose, Craig, Kenneth, Silverfang, Christian, Mr. Wolf, Rune Viking, Sharish. I think Victor is the last person, so that should be everyone for now. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm shocked that we have... Oh, Bones is here too. Hello, Bones. I'm shocked we have 50 people just in the stream. 55 people in the stream just... We got Heath here. Hello, Heath. We got Cannibal, which I think I read at the very start. Alright, so... I'm pretty sure everyone here just wants to have a conversation about these new... You can call me Elder Hound, says Craig. Okay, sounds good. I guess everyone wants to talk about the Yotenheim rewards. And I guess some of you guys also want to hear my input on this. Wait, can I first before we start, I would like to test something. So bear with me, everyone. All right, YouTube Studio. So right now we're streaming on ultra low latency. Ultra low, essentially, according to YouTube, means that if I say right now, please type 1 in the chat section, you guys should pretty much be able to understand that I'm saying that like immediately. I'm trying to figure out if that is actually the case. Oh no, now the stream latency is on low. Jesus. All right. Why does that happen? Am I allowed to edit this? Close. Edit. Alright. Whoa. Gaming. Playlist. No. Hound of the Nerd. But I feel like that's not that we didn't fix anything because the stream latency is on low and I can't edit it right now. Anyway, that was very, very counterproductive. So essentially, in order to make it easier for you guys to understand, YouTube allows me to change the stream latency, and before I started the stream I changed it to ultra low latency, but then after I started the stream is now on whatever, we got you, the stream is now on normal latency. So what was the point of doing all of that? What exactly did I change with all of this? I'm trying to figure out if you guys can hear me like right straight from when I say something, not stream I'm trying to figure out why this is even the case. I mean, why do we have any delay? Hound, I wasn't done talking to you in back alley. Oh, my bad. Oh my god. Let me see what you said. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. I'm his favorite. Oh my god, he has clothes on. Take the damn clothes off. If I take my clothes off, I will be I will be removed from the streamers program, I guess. We can, Hound? Well, I hope there's no... We can hear... I know you guys can hear me, but there's still a delay. I want it to be like, when I say type 1, you guys just like, boom, 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 everyone types 1. I don't want it to be like, oh, I say type 1, and then there's like 10 seconds, 20 seconds later, everyone types 1. YouTube knows this stream is about Vikings, so they added lag. Oh my god. Alright, Amber, you made your point. Alright, anyway, type something and say it also at the same time, then we can see if we read and heard, and we heard together. Alright, we can try that. I love how this stream started from me wanting to talk about... Yeah, see, like, by the time you guys are typing 1, it's already been like a minute or something. Never mind. I'm gonna disappoint myself even more by talking about the stream delay. God damn it. Alright. Let's skip that for now. Hound sent you a message. Where? Bones. Bones, where did you send me the message, bro? On Discord? Oh, you did send me a message. Torin and Jurgen stated that the changes would be reversed. Master Viking confirmed it for me. I don't care, bro. Why were the changes implemented in the first place? That's what I'm trying to figure out. He's so distracted. Everyone's trying to talk to me at the same time. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Here's my thing. Why were the changes implemented to begin with? It's not like there were like... There's so many things that need to be changed, right? These checkpoints have already been reduced. It's not like these checkpoints were not reduced before this. They already made it much more difficult to get these checkpoints to begin with. So what's the point of adding even more, you know, you need to kill more troops to get those checkpoints. One, yes, it does counter... Oh my god, there's a... What is that on my head? Alright, one, it counters all those people trying to trade. I get that. But that's not the end of the issue. Like, people are still able to trade. I can't like literally understand any of these. The only thing that hurts is because I know there are players that are smaller that will suffer. I won't suffer. Like, regardless, I always destroy the you know, the checkpoints. It's not like the checkpoints are a big deal for me. It's only the smaller players that suffer. The bigger players don't care because none of us, like, see, realistically, if they move the checkpoints higher and they add more to the checkpoints, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. But if they move the checkpoints to require more troops, but not even increase the amount of things you get. So why are the T6s less valuable? Because T6s cost less to make. T6s cost half the amount of T7s to make. Stars Knight says, asking players if they wanted better rewards that are harder to obtain or easier to obtain with less rewards. Lol, more voted easier if they're... So there it is. But Stars Knight, easier and less rewards, this is more troops that you have to spend. This is basically the opposite. Princess Antandra says, Hound used to be like 1 point on T8 event. Now you can score 4. So for example, my score rose from 1.5 T to 6.69 T in that event. So they made it easier to obtain, so less rewards. I get it. They made it, they increased the... That's not the point, guys. Around a month or two ago, they increased the amount of points that you could make in JOT. They left the checkpoints at what it was. So let's say if you had to kill 1 billion T4s to get the checkpoints completed, they moved the checkpoints to like 4 billion or like let's say 5 billion. So you know, it was essentially the same thing. You had to kill like 1.5 billion, whatever. Like, that's fine. Now they even decreased the amount of points that you need. I mean, I understand that they want to change it. It's very obvious why they would want to change it. Okay, this is... Alright, let's fix the camera because this is throwing me off. That thing was throwing me off. Here's my thought on this. Why would you, like, I understand now that they're gonna go back to the old checkpoints, but why? Why would you increase it? Is it just to get a reaction from players? Because for me, at the end of the day, I'm not bothered. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't care if it's. I will regardless be killing thousands and millions. No sound. Yeah, we should be back, guys. Relax. I just wanted to fix the camera. There we go. Relax, guys. Yeah, I was just trying to fix the smudge thing that was on my head. I don't know why the chroma key thing was reset. Anyway, guys, I can't understand why they would change something, right? Just to get a reaction from the smaller players, to understand it wasn't a valuable change, to understand it wasn't something that the players agreed with. Just to say, they didn't inform me as a level 4 streamer that this changes were happening, right? Just to go to someone's stream, Master Vikings, with all due respect. Isn't this something that should have been told to everyone or told to us publicly? I understand that they're trying to quit messing with Stuffhound. Sorry. I understand that they're trying their best to inform everyone of these, if these are in fact changes that are going to be true. But why wasn't I, as a level 4 streamer, informed of this? Or why wasn't why wasn't this, don't worry about the lag, why wasn't this brought up to everyone in the streamers program so we could tell everyone? I spent the past 3 hours, I'm not going to count yesterday, I spent the past 3 hours talking to people about these changes, trying to understand, because here's the thing, guys. Who do you think is the first person that gets quote-unquote attacked? I don't want to say it's attacked, right? But who do you think is the first person that gets the wave, essentially, of complaints? I swear to God, before people send a message to the game support, I feel like they come to me. Like, I get it. I understand that this is the whole process of me being a streamer in the streamers program, is to connect people to the game, essentially. But I feel like I've become more of like a support program right now, is like talking to everyone, trying to figure out what exactly the issue is, trying to figure out like things that I'm obviously, yesterday when I got back from work, the first thing I did was go to sleep, and then I wake up to this. I'm like, what is going on? All right, one more mess and then I will be fine. Why is the game not captured properly? Transform, fit to screen. I wonder if this will make it fine. No, it doesn't. Why does that happen? No, not this. Alright, bear with me, guys. I don't know. Today is one of those days. Transform, stretch the screen, and then is there extra that I've... Ah, there we go. Oh, perfect. We're good. Princess Antandra says, I'm checking lots of boosters. Wait 1 second. I'm checking lots of boosters were added, so runes were reduced. All cause back in November, lots of complaints were filed about boosters. And then she says, Hound. Oh, someone else says, Connor says, Hound, can you summarize the changes and the effects that they have on some players? Yes, I can. Stars Knight says, I heard rumors that they're removing the OS increase for mini Asgard. Hound, have you heard anything about this? Nope. I heard nothing. It's nice being in the level 4 of the streamers program. I feel like I haven't heard, or like I feel like I haven't heard any sort of information that would be beneficial for me to like give out to the community, just to say the least. Anyway, let's talk about these changes, okay? So you kill one T4, you get 1 point, right? And then how do I show, oh, there we go. This is the one. So now essentially you need to kill 18 billion. Now you need to kill 18 billion T4s. It's not a lot, right? For me, it's not a lot. And I don't want to say it's not a lot for everyone. For me, this is not a lot. This is a minute's worth. This is like, you find a good target, this is basically done. You set like an hour worth of clan onslaughts, this is done. Like it's not a checkpoint that's impossible to get to. But that's for me. If your town is a trap, the chances of you getting hit with T4s are very slim. So smaller towns will suffer from this because for them, the T7 kills come easier. The T4 kills don't come easier. For small players, it will be. Exactly. For them, the smaller players, this will be very difficult. For me, again, it's fine because I can go scouting and get this amount of kills in like a minute. Like for me, it's not a big deal. And I'm not trying to brag about it. All I'm saying is like, for me, this is, if we have time to go off of Throne and go hit scouts and towns and whatever, this is a minute's work. But for an actual player, that is a lot. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I've been informed that this has been increased by at least double. So I don't know if it used to cost 4 billion is what I'm trying to think. It used to cost way less. Regardless, it costs a lot for the T4 event, just the T4 event alone. T7 event, let's talk about T7 event. In terms of points, if you kill them in forts, you get 1 point. If you kill them in towns, you get 4 times the amount. And I think if we scroll all the way to the bottom, you either need to kill 8 billion. Oh, sorry, this is T8s. Perfect. Sorry. You either need to kill 8 billion T8s in forts or 2 billion T8s in towns. So essentially, this has also been doubled. It is doable for more aggressive players. Maybe T7s will be a bit harder, but everyone else, yeah, it looks tough. Exactly. Few towns with good T4 trade-offs, they're very rare nowadays. It's like you don't really get good T4 trade-offs. Plus, if you get a good T4 on T4 trade-off, I feel like most players will, will not even go for T4. If I get a T4 on T4 good trade-off, I'll hit them with T7s. Because if my T4s are able to kill the same amount of T4s from them, I will just jump to T7 so I can quickly finish that checkpoint, right? So most bigger players, that's their mentality at least. Hound, it's not a lot for you because you don't attack people, just sit in a tower counting shards. No, T4s don't come in towers. Also, the 700% skins added to packs now can't win them. Exactly. I mean, that was a big wake up call. I don't know about that. I don't know about that T4. Sorry about that. Those skins being added to packs. I'm not all for that. I was glad to be using other skins. There is an easy solution. Just go and have fun and F the event rewards. Plarium can keep them at the requirement. Here's the thing, guys. Siren has a point, okay? How many people do you think will think that way, though? Buying skins is wrong? I didn't buy them, Craig. I personally haven't bought anything. And this is my proof. Look at my puzzle levels. My puzzle rewards fell from 18,000 runic coins to... Oh, sorry. There we go. They fell from 18,000 runic coins to this. This is what I get, 120, because I haven't spent. The drop's massive. Before this, when I was at 24,000 and I didn't spend in almost a month, it jumped down to 18,000, and then I didn't spend another month, it jumped down to 9,000. This time I spent from 9,000, I went all the way up to 18,000, and then I didn't spend a month, and it's down to 120. You need 1 million shards to build 1 million T8s. How many shards you get when you kill 1 million T8s? Lol, that just makes no sense. I mean, I can understand because T8s on T8s, if you were about to make the same amount of shards, or technically, yes, they should be more. But if you were about to make the same amount of shards that you lose, everyone would just play T8s. No one would use T7s. The whole idea of T8s is for you to make more T7s and other troop types, lose them to make more T8s, right? The stronger troop, essentially. Which is a good marketing strategy by Plarium. Soul Shards packs and Sturdy Townskin packs. Crazy. Are there Soul Shard packs? Or are we talking about the ones that were in the game a long time ago? I mean, a while around Christmas. Is this when we're talking about these? Alright, let me just scroll through just to make sure I haven't missed those, because I mean, otherwise I wouldn't be even looking through the bank. Anyway, Siren says not many will think that way, and that's why it's throwing it out there. That's why I'm throwing it out there. There have been events in the past, no one maxed, they fixed them, so don't go crazy trying to get there. During Black Friday, those, even then I didn't buy them because I felt like if I had purchased those, I would not be happy with myself, because I knew that I had almost 27 billion T8s. And if I bought another, like, I think it was like 17 billion or something, it was a lot of T8s. I knew that it would, I felt guilty about buying them, essentially. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna buy them. Scroll all you like, just don't give them money. Nah, I don't even like to look at it anymore. Because when I look at it, it reminds me that, oh, like, a month ago, I paid twice as much for the same amount of stuff. So I'm just like, I don't look at it anymore. Just after four JOTs ago. Here's the thing again. Why are they making changes to something if they wanna go move it back? Like, is this an error? Is this something that needs to be clarified? Like, I can't understand this. I don't care that they increase the cost to hit the CPs, but then to also cut the rewards, silly. Wait, have they really seriously cut the rewards? That's the one that I haven't actually looked at. Because really the only thing I look at when I go to JOT. Oh, I guess they're working on it because I don't have my personal slaughter event. I mean, I understand that this is happening, right? I don't have my personal slaughter event. I'm guessing they're working on it. Now, a word from our sponsor, 1 trillion silver insurance. Be sure to ask about it in advance. Who's getting that? Who's getting that? I mean, my silver is about to run dry. I mean, I haven't spent in a while, so how much do we have? We're almost broke. I don't even have a quadrillion anymore. Basically, we gotta kill more to win less. They cut the reward significantly. I was gonna look. The only thing I looked at was the personal slaughter and the reaping, and those were okay. Like, I don't remember what the rewards are anyway. I agree. I dislike removing rewards. Players rely on those rewards. A surprise reduction is rude. Exactly. Slaughter, reaping, and T7 events are missing right now. Yeah. I just realized that. I used to go crazy trying to reach checkpoints in JOT. Now I go and get whatever I can in CPs, and then the cost has been high to rebuild troops. I mean, the cost is high for everything at this point in the game. The cost is we're not just talking about the cost in terms of monetary value, though, is what I'm trying to get to. The cost is high for everything, whether it's the amount of money you spend or whether, I mean, Trick of Gods. I'm still in second. Look at this. It's so close. He either needs to heal. I don't have enough shards to get this, sadly. I don't have enough shards to get first place. I wasn't gonna train anyway, but I will train a little bit if he somehow gets to heal some T8s and goes into second place. I have shards enough to beat him back. But look at this. Like, there are people that are training T8s, and that's pretty obvious from these. I mean, even if it's a little amount, like, these are amounts of T8s that are coming. Jurgen says coins didn't change. Why is Jurgen's why is Jurgen's bot not working? Speech chat, control panel, user group, add a user. Wait, Jurgen, I'm gonna fix you up, my friend. Jurgen, add. All right, let's see if that works. Alright, if that doesn't work, let's do this. Alright. Alright, let's see if that works. You're gonna say something.
Said my bot.
Yeah, now there you go. Now you got your bot. It was there. It was there, but it wasn't talking. Now it's talking. All right, let's see. Hound, look at the T7 personal and clan at 10 checkpoints, please. Okay. Well, the T7 personal isn't there, but I can look at the... Oh, wait. The clan one is there. The clan slaughter. Oh my god, only 200k though? Now Jurgen's gonna feel the same way as Torin, essentially. Every time he wants to say something, he'll be scared to say it. Yo, Mike, how's it going, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Sounds like he said my butt. Oh my god, you guys are gonna kill me. Stars and I miss you, Jurgen, the other night on late stream. Sounds like he said my butt again. Nice. Why is it not loud though? Alright, let's figure that out.
Jurgen said no T7 LOL.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Jurgen. There's no T7. Is it Jurgen or is it Jurgen? Which one is it? Anyway, there's no T7s, but I'm trying to figure out. So 40. This isn't even a lot though for the clan. Oh shit, never mind. This is a lot because this is only in towns. Of course it's in towns. That needs to be changed because I feel like this is giving a lot of traps and, you know, a lot of not so friendly players and out, right? Just because all the bigger players or all players really have to get T7 in towns just to max this. In terms of scouts though, it's nice. R says, I have there 100 billion T7s to kill and then in clan event there are only 40.
Said in no reaping.
All right, so it's a hard J or no? With a hard J?
Jurgen said in not killing. Jurgen said magic.
All right, I have a good idea, okay? Listen, guys. I already have a fireside camp. Let's all grab a pack of marshmallows. Grab some Hershey's chocolate. Dark chocolate, please. No sugar. And let's just go camping. I mean, who wants to play Jotunheim when it's cold and you know you get like frostbite? Let's just go sit around the fire. I will read you guys, or I will tell you guys like some scary stories from my childhood. They will be mostly imaginary, but I will try to add emphasis and, you know, personal features just to make it scary. Okay, let's all go there. We'll leave our phones behind. No one brings a phone. And we'll just sit around the fireside camp. It's camp time, exactly. We'll sit around the fireside camp. We'll roast some marshmallows. And then when we're back, you know, Jotunheim is over. Or Yotenheim, however one you want to talk about. Or whichever one you want to call it. It's just going to be us. It's like a mini vacation from Vikings. We will become actually humans again. We'll just take like a little bit of a vacation, and then in the meantime the events will be worked on and they'll be added. Let's do it. Princess Antandra says, Jurgen, we're appreciative that you came today to visit. I hope you're staying warm as the weather is getting cold, so you have to deal with all these questions. Well, Jurgen's also invited to the fireside camp. Jurgen, you can just what do we want from Jurgen in the fireside camp, actually? He has to bring something. He can't just bring...
Jurgen said bring whiskey and warm up.
I can't drink whiskey on streams, Jurgen. Torin will get mad at me. Hey, Jurgen, why does Playroom hate the Viking community? Perfect question, Silent Rampage. Sounds like a sequel to Wrong Turn. There's so many...
Said TRA with a cute MBA with a cute G. Noah, we love you all.
Wow, that's how the bot pronounces Silent Rampage. Because of all the weird things that you have in your name, Rampage, by the way. Or Silent, all of the weird, you know, things that you have in your name just make the bot go crazy. And staying out will protest the events too? No, we're not gonna protest the events. We're just gonna wait until they add the kills. Because what's the point of going to JOT? What, we're gonna hug in JOT? We'll just go hug in the fireside camp. We'll just cuddle up. Cuddle, buddle, huddle together. No, says Nyatsa. Reality, most of us are prop social weirdos in reality. We probably are. I wouldn't say I am, but I probably am also. Restore the rewards, Jürgen, as they were months ago. I mean, honestly, as long as these rewards are okay enough for people to not yell at me in DMs, I'm good. Why don't we get a notice in advance to event checkpoints and rewards changing? It might have been a mistake. That's the only thing that comes to my mind. I miss KVK Revenge. I miss it too, Amber. That was fun, just going back to a kingdom. It was good. It was probably one of the best times. Oh my god. They're talking about ducks on my stream again, eating ducks. If you're one of the people that eats ducks, I feel bad for you. You are a lost soul. You can't be helped. Hound, I will bring sleeping bag for 2.
Said just wait.
A sleeping bag for 2, me and Vulu? Alright. I see what you're doing here. See, Amber, that was an opportunity for you.
Jurgen said we've already changed few events.
Oh, have you guys now? Wait, Jurgen, do I have to I'm gonna reboot the game. Let's reboot the game. I mean, Jürgen, can I be the king of JOT for 1 minute? I've 8 ducks, Amber. You're making it very difficult for me to like you. I hunt ducks also? John, don't! John, don't! What is wrong with all of you guys? Oh no. Silent says eaten, not 8. There you go. Siren is on the same page as me. I just want to know why the runic coins were lowered. It also takes 2 months of saving to buy Asgard shaman gear. I'm good on the shaman gear. I mean, I don't have a problem with those for now.
Jurgen said Reaping and Slaughter will be as they were before.
As they were before. That's nice. I eat everything. I don't try frogs and fried grasshoppers.
Jurgen said for T7 the complexity was changed.
Cake girl? You want to clarify a little bit what's going on here? Byrne says, if you want to eat dogs, you can either go to Sachon, Nachon, or the Appenzell, Switzerland.
Said we didn't change runic coins.
Byrne, please don't tell me you've actually been to either of those places. I'm going to JOT, but only because I need 4k more scouts for a skin upgrade, and then I'll leave. Come get toasty warm at your campfire. There you go, Erica. I love ducks. There's a mating pair that hangs out in my pool in the spring. Oh my god, and you never sent us pictures of them. Ducks are normal Christmas dinner here, but traditions are not tasty for me. Mike says, sorry Jürgen, I haven't seen the events since I was on last night. I honestly didn't even look at the the problem is I don't even know what these events look like. I don't even know if they've been changed. I don't even know what the rewards were before. Like I guess that kind of like that kind of like helps my case. Is like I never even look at these rewards. Like they just come when they come, you know. Runics were like 1.5 million for CP. They were dropped to 750k before they got removed. Oh my god, I remember for the T7 event, it was 5 million runic coins, right? It was 5 million runic coins for finishing the T7 event. That I remember because it was a lot.
Jurgen said Juniper reckons since that we didn't change that.
Burn says, I live close to one of those, but I would never eat them. I love dogs, but we eat horses also. Most come from Canada, by the way. Yikes. I knew a friend who would throw like parties, essentially. I don't know what they would call them. It was like gatherings in like the desert, essentially, where they would eat horse. It was like one horse would feed like 40 people, so why not? I'm like, what the hell? American, by the way.
Said that was a long time ago, LOL.
It was like 1 or 2 months ago. Yeah. It was a while ago. Actually, no, I don't know if it's one or two. But I remember when it was 5 million, it was very lucrative. It was very difficult to complete the checkpoints. It was very difficult to get to the last checkpoint, and it was like always like 5 or 6 people that completed it. So it was nice for me. Dogs and horses? I've heard about horses. I've heard about crocodiles, but I don't know about dogs though. Jurgen, a question for you. How an account with 40 level can hold an against account? What is that even question? How an account below 40 can hold a hit, I guess, against max level 40 with big onslaught attacks? Because they have more troops. I mean, that's how the game works. No dog, but horses, yes. I don't think I could eat a horse. Never say never, Amber.
Jurgen said a lot of PPL cheated.
A lot of people cheated? That is true. A lot of people cheated. But towards the end, right? A lot of people cheated. Actually, the first time the event came out, I feel like I was one of the like very few people that maxed it. Because I was playing scouts that JOT. It was very, very difficult to max the very first time when there wasn't any cheating or so. Siren says stay away from my cavalry. Medler says JOT is only once a month. 1 month ago means last JOT. That's not a long time. That's funny. It was a little bit more than a month ago, though. Amber says, I'll eat peaches, though. Okay, Amber. I see you.
Jurgen said Siren Etsy, that is so sad.
Yeah. By the time we are done with Siren, with all the horses, Siren will have no more cavalry to play. That kind of sucks because my killers like cavalry. They like killing cavalry. Nyata says prop horse meat on your takeaway pizzas. Chopped meat, normal. Nia, I don't know what you're talking about. Horse meat on pizzas? That's kind of like next level stuff. Catherine says rules are foggy. I mean, what are you on about? How are they foggy? Princess Antandra says, Jurgen, thank you for caring about us and being on here to give us feedback. Yeah. Cake Girl says, why do we speak about food? Cake Girl, because I started the stream to talk about the checkpoints in JOT, but they're being worked on, so the next best thing in life is food. So we're talking about food. But I mean, right now we're talking about different things, and I can't wait for the opportunity to talk about the wrong thing. That's gonna happen at least. Mike says, so we all shouldn't just not go to JOT and make it easier for Plarium to find the cheaters and ban them. Yeah, because everyone, if all the non-cheaters don't go to JOT and all the cheaters go to JOT, we just ban all of them. That's like the perfect trap. We just trap them all, ban them out, and then it'd be easy. Like, we don't even have to worry about anyone cheating at that point. But don't let any of the cheaters know about this, right? This is our strategy. It stays with us. Shirkhan says Hound raid. Where am I getting raided from? Hound is easily distracted. I have the attention span of a 5-year-old child, so yes, that is very true. Nobody number 1 says Jurgen, it doesn't matter to change now or 4 weeks ago. The
Said new rules will allow you to complete T7 in Throne with killing only 30 T7 with 20 in towns.
Jurgen, can you remove the can we do it so that all of the game community has to attack towns for T7 event? Sorry, not towns. Everyone has to attack.
Jurgen said nobody NR1, just plant rebalance.
Can we make it so? Oh my god, you got. I'm trying to say something, and I'm also reading the chat, and it's messing my mind up. But can we make it so that all the T7 events and T8 events are only going to be Fortress? But so that just makes it so that there's no one cheating. Just like T8s, when it was only Fortresses, no one was cheating.
Said Uberbot. Cheat.
Well, it's a lot better than 37.5. Yeah, that is a lot better. That's 7 billion less, and I think 17 billion less if we talk about towns. Saturn Ramirez says squirrel. Yes, that's one way to distract me. Burn says the best thing in life is not food. It's just to buy packs. And then he says, not. Hello, welcome to the stream. Siren says, should be better for Throne to be easier for T7 event than towns. If people want to trade, it should cost them. That's what I was trying to get to. Like, they should make it so that you make more points from hitting the Throne and less points from hitting towns. That way, the people that are hitting towns and trying to trade, they're like X'd out. They can't make the checkpoints as easily. But then it also sucks because people who go out scouting also are getting screwed. It makes more lag on the Throne. So it sucks. The situation is so dire.
Said and what should do PPL who don't like Throne?
They come watch my streams, Jurgen. If they don't like to hit the Throne, just come watch Hound. I'm here all night, baby. I will be streaming all of JOT. People can come look at my beautiful face, you know. They just come watch my stream. Everyone wins at the end of the day. Princess Antandra says, can we get a date and time for next mini? So we can plan ahead of time? That would be very nice. I know Dario says, Hound. What's up? Alright. Akonda says, then all of us will hit the Throne. Battle in progress will be seen. That is also true. That's why I almost hit myself in the head with the mic. I'm like, yeah, it's a good idea unless we want to have 60 thrones or something, so everyone hits different ones. It's a situation. JOT is a situation.
Said Princess Antandra, no, but announcement will come earlier next time.
Jurgen, can I do a challenge so I can pick the next mini Asgard time? I would like for it to be not happening when I'm at work. That'd be very nice. Nyatsu says people shouldn't be able to have more troops than times 10 that they killed. Would bring the activity up. That is also true. Imagine if everyone has a limit on troops. Oh my god, if all of us bring our ideas together, I feel like the game will implode. If they implemented all of our ideas, the game will implode in one night. Burn says, Jurgen, why don't you make it in groups like for Home Gang and JOT? Oh, groups like Home Gang for JOT and Asgard. I wrote this and more to Magnus, but I did not get any responses. Mike says, Smitty, yes, hitting the Throne is basically trading troops, but who gets the points isn't controlled, and so it's allowed. Yeah, you don't know who you're hitting. I rather it be later. I rather it be later too, because I'm always at work whenever it's happening. Majestic Man says, if the rewards for mini Asgard stays the way it was last time, I will just stay in bed and sleep. I believe they said, Torin, well, I don't believe. Torin literally said on my stream that it wasn't going to stay. He said they were just testing it. Sinorambit says, Jurgen, will the medal still be worth the troop cost? That's a Jurgen question. Hitting the Throne is nonsense. Only give Ret and other big clans shards. And it is trading. Oh no, it's not. It's not.
Jurgen. Said Bergel Zentis Yacht, do you want to be alone in your group? You are too big, lol.
Jurgen, I have a suggestion. Because I like Burn so much, you just give me let's say 600 billion T8s. You just add that to my account. No one's gonna know about it. and then I'll just go sit next to Burn. And every time he wants to hit the throne, I'll just kick him out. I'll just kick him out. Every time. It will be just me and Burn. I will just kick him out every time because I have endless T8s, right? This is such a good idea. Plus, I will be fatter than Burn. I'm on a diet. I've seen Burn on a diet. It's crazy because normally he makes like 700, 800 trillion influence in like one go. But I've seen him at like 500 trillion. And I'm like, he's gonna train today. He's gonna train today. But he hasn't. Exclamation fire started.
Just fatty.
Alright, what did Amber say? LMAO, Jurgen just called Burn fat. Burn is fat in the game. Wait, fat and fatty are not too far apart. Is this Burn? It has to be. Yeah, this is Burn. Exclamation fire starter. Yeah. Burn has 15 collector. I don't have it. And he has level 9 Olympian. Burn has 15 Sisyphus. No. And his King of the North is 1 level higher than me. Shit. I'm so far behind Burn. This is okay. Oh, and his Bloody Jarl is 1 level higher than me. Damn it. And he has 1 more King gear. 1 more than I do. God damn it. My account's so weak. Mike has an idea. To stop the lag in Asgard, you need to increase the minimum needed to send an onslaught, which will force players to join onslaughts instead of sending them solo. Silence says Burn is just big boned. Yeah. Yes, I changed my name. I wonder why Burn is just gonna be collecting all those shards in JOT. Like, sleep in JOT without your shield on, and then you wake up no scouts. And then you look at the reports, it's all Burn. Oh, my King of the North is non-existent. I got King of the North from placing in weekly offense. That was very nice.
Said Mike Bexon, you cannot send solo in Asgard.
I can send solo in Asgard. Well, yeah, I can send solo in Asgard. You want to hear a top secret? I have 0 T8s. Burn, I don't believe you have 0 T8s. Burn, I don't believe you have 0 T8s. You have to prove that. There's no way you have 0 T8s. There is no way that Burn has 0 T8s. Can I play a puzzle? Oh, I can! Yay! I make 120 runics from this. This is...
Jerky. Said Mike Bexon, no attack button in Asgard Towers, LOL.
Yeah, but you can solo Onslaught. You can still solo Onslaught, that's the point. He means solo attack, not OS. Attack function is not there, but OS is. Burn says, I swear? Why? How? Why do you not have any T8s, Burn? 0 T8s and 500 billion shards. Exactly, Sonny. Siren says I should work on my reading comprehension? What happened? Oh, yeah. Jurgen's being a smarty pants.
Jurgen. Said STARR18, that is not HTEC.
Star 18, that is not the same. They eliminated auto clickers, sending out 18 marches at once, which lagged the whole event, and then it was an incredible idea. So big thank you to Jurgen for that fix. I mean yes, but now they're just sending scouts. That's the problem. It's like now they need to remove the scout button. Yeah. People sending scouts though is questionable. Like, I mean, they get, or like, how badly does someone want those amounts of medals?
Jurgen. Said Erica, dear THX, we will check that.
Erica said the graphics in Asgard contributes to the lag because I tested by playing outside my game and sending OS, and then by sitting inside my town and sending lag was 100% better if I stayed in. I've never tried that. How do you send from inside your town? So you go back into your town and then send it? Then need to ditch all the fancy crap under the towers? It's pretty, but too much. Spy Onslaught, says Cake Girl. Yes, yes. For you only, Cake Girl, there will be Spy Onslaughts as well. That was something that people were talking about a very long time ago with when scout traps became a thing. Everyone was like, there needs to be a scout onslaught button.
Said Princess Antandra, but we still working on lags, no worries.
Are you adding more lags? Is that what's happening? You just trying to make content for me at this point? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Don't kill me. Victor says Hound Asgard is all about medals, lol. Yeah, but I mean, imagine if you make like 1 million medal. Like, how is that? What solution is that? Like, what are you making off of that from 1 million medals? Like, I don't see that being a big win for anyone. Like, if you make 1 million medals, I don't see how you're gonna afford anything that you couldn't afford previous. That's gonna take you like 12 Asgards if you only make 1 million per Asgard. It works. I send Onslaught, go into town, boost it in, and boost back, and heal with no lag. But if I set on the map too much, lag to do all of that. Wow. Okay, so you go back to your town to boost. I've never tried that. I'm not gonna question it. I definitely think if you guys all say it's a thing, then it probably is a thing. Mike, there's a way to fix this, but I won't tell you. I know it's possible, but yeah, I read that, Cake Girl. Siren says a lot of people said they spent 10 billion T7s in mini, and I bet most couldn't buy something at the end. No, if I spend like 5-6 billion T7s in mini, and I'm in like Masters League, then I'm like easily making a ton of shards.
Said Mike Beckson, good that you shared your feedback.
The Joker says, why have so many nominations for town skin bonuses? I'm 65 different. I have no idea what that means, Joker. Murder says, empty your cache, Bishop. Yeah, just empty your cache, man.
Jurgen said Ismail Alam, how can tell you better?
Oh, Ismail says, what is the new system for entering a giveaway? I think I'm not going to do any more giveaways on my channel, guys. Honestly, I feel like I don't want to do any more giveaways. It's just way too much drama to deal with. I feel like I should just stop doing giveaways and then slowly just fall out of the streamers program by not meeting the requirements. Unless people want to view like educational content or these sort of streams, I feel like I don't want to do giveaways anymore. It's just way too much work. But we'll see about that. Odd Guy says, yep, thanks for 450 million T8s burn. Enjoy my 10 billion scouts. There you go. Medler says, for our small clan, we have to save up many events just to get an Asgard hero skin. Just now able to get one. Princess Antandra says, I think allowing attacks on level 1 and 2 towers from the Outland will cut in half the number hits on level 1s and reduce lag, plus will eliminate the level 1s acting as a de facto shields for inner tower. Yeah, I guess so. I think allowing attacks on level 1 and 2 towers from the Outland will cut. No, I think if you allow people to attack the level 2, no, it's not correct, Jurgen. If you allow people to attack the level 2 from a level 1, it will. Sorry, if you allow people to attack the level 2 from outside, it will completely decimate the game. Imagine there will be no one holding level 2s. I don't see that. I don't see how that's helping. Imagine if all the bigger clans just go on the 3 and the 4s. It'll be the same situation. It's not gonna fix the lag. It's not gonna fix the lag. Trust me, guys. That is not a good idea. Cause think about it. If people from outside are just gonna randomly hit a level 2, then now the level 2s become the same as the level 1s. And none of the bigger ones are gonna sit on them if they're gonna, randomly get hit. No one will sit on them. They'll just sit on the higher levels. That just means less towers for everyone else.
Jurgen said no, we will not.
No, we will not what? Let me see. Silent Sam says they should give us medal for clan competitions. Maybe that's what he replied to. Maybe that's what he said, no, we will not.
Jurgen said I misunderstood princess.
Exactly. I'm like, how does...
Said LOL.
Oh, okay, see, that's like, I'm like, how does that make sense? Because we will all just not be on any towers at that point. You know what? I feel like everyone should just be able to attack every tower. Let's do that.
Jurgen said opposite. We don't allow.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Like, something like that is a good idea because people just sit on the 2s, hit the 1s, and make the 1s, obtainable, essentially. Because by the time you send the T8 OS, it's just kicked. But then at the same time, if you put it on the 2s, then the 2s will become the same as the 1s. Everyone will sit on the 3s. If they can, obviously. And then, there are clans that will try their way to make it to the 2 and whatever.
Jurgen said JK Talkies Kazav.
Oh, it doesn't read Russian, sadly. Siren says good, decimated. Everyone sitting on upper towers without having to do anything should have less of them. I feel like they should apply the same logic to mini Asgard to Asgard, where the middle tower doesn't get as much. But then at the same time, when you're not in the bigger towers, you think that people just sit in it and it's not a big deal. But trust me, we constantly get hit on the level 5. We get hit on the level 5 more than we get hit on the other towers.
Said no, that will break everything.
Sometimes in order to build something up, Jurgen, we just gotta break it a little bit. Wink, wink. Mike says too many players farming level 1 for shards, especially top clans that hold 3 towers. Unless there's a fundamental change to mini Asgard, to Asgard itself, I don't see how any of these ideas will fix the situation. But I support total anarchy in Asgard. Go, 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 go. Yeah. I'll just take the 5. Amber, with all due respect, that's where my troops are hiding from yours. You will not be taking the 5. If we hold 3 towers, stop it allowing attacks on a 4th. That is a good idea now, Princess. That is actually a good idea. And I will say it would drastically reduce the amount of towers that all the bigger clans are holding. It will also reduce the lag in a way because you don't have so many people constantly hitting. They should essentially, it's an idea of whether bigger clans are gonna sit on towers and farm, or they're just gonna not sit on towers and farm. It can't be a mix of both, because right now, as everyone else is saying,
said I am not Dario, no anarchy points is fun.
See, the thing is, oh my god, the thing is, what Princess Antandra said is an idea that we talked about in last stream. If you hold multiple towers, you should just not be allowed to attack. But if you want to attack, then you shouldn't hold multiple towers. Now, the only thing that's sketchy in the whole process is this. So you're holding the towers, that's fine. And then there has to be something in there that says, for example, like if you're holding 2 and you want to hit the 3rd, when you capture a 3rd, what happens? Because if you capture a 3rd, then it means that not multiple people can attack, right? That's the thing that's confusing. It's like, if you capture a 3rd, and then at the same time someone else is attacking another tower and captures a 4th, blah blah blah, that just breaks that logic down. But I like the idea. Either, like, if you completely hold 2 or 3, then you shouldn't be able to attack. That's it. It makes it so that more people compete on towers and less people compete on making shards. But then again, it allows you to either you have the option to either go and hit towers or stay there and farm medals.
Jurgen said Mike Vexen not good.
Let me see. What did Mike say? Mike says, yeah, we shouldn't be able to attack a 4th tower once your clan is holding 3 towers. Jurgen says not good. I mean, I'm, as one of the players that, I wouldn't say abuse, but as one of the players that uses this to their advantage, I don't mind it, obviously. But I'm in a position where I can afford not to mind it. But for smaller clans, I can see how this is an issue, though. Nyatsa says maybe limit how many towers a kingdom can hold would help on the lag too. Saranasi says it's funny that people in 3, 4, 5 think they're getting attacked as much as those in 1. I didn't say we're getting attacked as much as those in 1. I said the center tower is the one that gets hit the most, not the 3 and the 4. It's always the center tower. Whoever comes onto a 4, if they don't come through us at least, because technically we're because we're holding the 3 and the 4, so they would have to either kick us from the 3 and the 4 to get to the 5. But if they come from somewhere else, they'll always hit the 5, never the other towers. How about the tower blows up after it's been held for 8 hours? That is also... I mean, it's a fun idea. Smitty says, Hound, you a bully? I'm not. Sat on your level 2 and kept kicking me from a level 1. Okay, only because I knew it was you there. That's the only reason I kept hitting it. Yo, last Asgard was fun though. I mean, D-Dark got to see some of my T8s. I think they were enjoying the T8 points though, to say the least. I'm done with the towers blowing up. It'd be like Thor Ragnarok, where they just smack the you know, the rainbow bridge. Perfectly fine with me. Unleash whatever that demon was. Break Asgard. Bishop says, definitely not a good idea. The whole point of Asgard is to reign positions and limit opponents to move into your positions. Having the ability to keep those level 1s empty must be available. I'm down with whatever. Amber Ray says, Hound bullied me last Asgard. I wasn't... The thing is, I was hitting them on the other 2 towers, not the one that you were on. So I didn't really bully you. That's unfair to say. Unless you were reinforcing from somewhere else and I couldn't see it. Mike says, I love how I make basically same comment as Princess and everyone hates on it, but then when Princess made the comment, everyone likes it. Shut up, Mike. No one likes you. I'm kidding. BFG says, or simply put a shield on a tower after holding it for 8 hours straight. I mean, that is also an idea that works. Whatever. I'm down for anything. I'm down for whatever. Ina Dario says, our MT4 island.
Said yes, that's an advantage. But no one bothers you to hold 3 towers and beat the 4th one. But first you need to find clan members who will sit in reinforcements and hold these towers.
That is very true. I mean, in order for someone to constantly be hitting the level 1 towers, some people have to sacrifice to be on the other towers. And that is very true. You can't... If you leave them empty, other clans will definitely hit them. Whoever thinks that the higher towers are empty the entire time, they're actually wrong. It takes like at least 10 people to hold all of the 3 towers. So that is a factually correct point that Jürgen brings up. Plus, you have to fight to solidify your position. I mean, that was something we did when I was in Power Rack 2. We had to solidify our position in level 1 just to not be hit.
Said Gabby Cuddy's cause, but large clans are normal, not solo clans, lol.
What did that person say? Gabby. Gabby says, the game is only designed for large clans. Normal players don't stand a chance anymore. All updates are not feasible. There are smaller clans that are, you know, in tip-top shape and fight a lot. Berna and I are getting married and moving to Switzerland. Okay, Amber, good for you. I was in the tower you was hitting, just not sitting on it. Okay, so whose fault is that? I mean, I'm not a psychic. Bern says, thank you for the sweetheart. Let's invite all to our wedding with hard eyes. Okay. Smitty Boy says, Jürgen, can it be changed so that I don't have to jump around the tower to attack the next level? Lag is crazy to jump the towers in SetOS. No, nothing for you, Smitty. Everything you ask, we'll just completely throw out the window. David Hicks says, put a time limit on the marches like Bloodlust. Only send 1 march to 1 tower every 5 minutes. That could work. That works. Amber is going to Switzerland to get her level 5 tower. All of them don't have T8s. Everyone's making plans like that. What is going on? Silence says, oh no, I read that. Chuba says, Amber, please don't poop on Bern's bed after marriage. You didn't read my message. Really, Hound Mjolnir. What did? I'm sorry, Mjolnir. 1 second. Mjolnir. When did you send the message, bro? Eight. I swear, I scrolled up like 10 minutes. Mjolnir. Can you resend it, please? I swear to God, I can't see it. Plus, I don't have my glasses on. No, that's... Whoa, I'm all the way up. I don't see a message from you. Mjolnir. Mjolnir. Oh, happy Blide JOT tomorrow? Is that what? Happy Blide JOT tomorrow with the cheers. Is that the one, Mjolnir? That's the only one I see, Mjolnir. And then... Oh, just kidding. Yo, relax, I don't have my glasses on. I'm going to build a rogue gypsy clan and just go around pot stirring and creating chaos. I'm down with that idea, Siren. Happy Bliad JOT tomorrow. Is that the bad word that I'm not supposed to say? I said it once in proxy. I thought that... Wait. I thought that means yes. You don't know the word Bliad? I know Oka used to say it all the time and you used to make fun of it. Thank you for entertaining my suggestions, Jürgen. Stay warm. I know the word. It's the Russian bad word, right? Yeah. Oka used to say it all the time when we were in Onslaught calls. Bishop says, even worse when dealing with lag in the game is dealing with all the crybabies saying the game isn't fair. And then try to convince us all to quit because they don't get things their way. I agree with that, Bishop. But I mean, I feel bad. I still feel bad, but I should agree with that, right? Siren says, it would be Murder She Wrote's New Kingdom every few weeks. You just follow Murder around then. Hugh and Murder just go around gypsy style. I'm down with that. Roasted duck with orange sauce. No ducks. Burn, I make sure. What did Burn say? Alright. Chapter 1. Alright. Silent, share the picture that I'm looking at. It says review. Let me tell you, I was bitterly disappointed to learn that this book is in fact an instructional guide to the profitable husbandry of ducks as a craft. There is not one silver of insight about holding ducks accountable for their crimes against humanity, earth or God. The picture of the book. First edition. Ducks. How to make them pay. Jesus. Silent Rampage with a 199 with his name in there. Cool super chat. Hey Thorgal, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing today? Wow, game is so unfair. Only fair to big clans. Wah, and then crying. I think we scared Jürgen off. He's gone. Fried duck eggs. Relax, guys. Where do you guys get fried duck eggs? And is balut the Filipino dessert? Is that duck also? Because then this just means I have war against Philippines. Essentially, I will wage war against Philippines. Still. This is a pay-to-win game, and nothing will change the reality. That is true, BFG. I mean...
Jürgen said no.
Oh, Jürgen's still here. Hey, Jürgen. At the end of the day, there's two factors that come into play with the Vikings. One of them is time. So if you have a lot of time, you're gonna, have a better process or, like, be able to, I don't know, outplay other opponents, essentially, because you have the time to put into it.
Jürgen said I'm hiding.
Why are you hiding, Jürgen? And 2 is obviously money. Like if you have an, you know, insurmountable amount of troops, you will, I won't say you will always win, right? There are players that are faster. Personal events are back. Thank you so much, I Smell Smoke. There are players that are faster, and speed always wins against, regardless of how many troops you have. The only time speed will lose is when I run out of troops. It doesn't matter how fast I am if I don't have any troops to use. So yes, I would say money and time are big factors, but at the end of the day, speed is one of the more important ones. Oh, there we go. Slaughter in JOT. Is it 1. No, it's 750k. Jurgen, this is... Wait, is this less? Is this less, guys? I still don't know. This is more than before. Wait, but they've changed something, right? Okay, yeah, they made it so that there's... Okay, so now T6s give you 100 instead of... I think it was 50 or something.
Jurgen. Said Princess Nantandra, have a good day.
Alright, let's look at the T7 one. So Jurgen said, yeah, they moved it to 5 and 10. So basically, regardless of this being like 350 now, because it's 10, you either need 30 million or 37.5 or something like that. Wait. In towns. Wait! You get less in towns, guys. Let's go! So now you get...
Said like last JOT.
Wait. This is the way that I'm looking at. Unless they mix this up, you make less from hitting in towns than you make from hitting in the throne. Is that correct? Jurgen? Is this correct? I mean, is unless they made a mistake in here. Is this actually accurate or is this a mistake?
Jurgen. Said 30 in throne and 20 in towns.
No, that's not true. It's not the same.
Jurgen.
Ooh.
7 towns 10 plus 5, come on.
Damn, you have to add hound? Wow. That is such a buzzkill.
Jurgen. Said odd guy number 20.
Add. I gotta get your calculator, buddy. Why would we add though? I mean, I got excited for a second, but at least it's now 70%, right? 10 in throne and 15. It's like more than what it was before. 10 in throne and 15 in towns at least. It used to be like 5 and what? It used to be 1 and 2 or something like that. It used to be like half. Now it's more than half. Well, that's good. I got excited for a second. I was like, oh, only 5? You lost your math rights? It wasn't even about math. I thought it's just 5 and 10. I didn't realize that it adds. I've never looked at this.
Jurgen. Said that always works that way.
I've just never looked at it. It's my mistake. It's no one else's fault.
Jurgen. Said good morning.
Who said good morning? Stop laughing at me, guys. It's not my fault these events are like this. How do people max this event? I've never seen a monster in my entire gaming. I've never seen a monster in JOT. I've no idea how people max this event. I never see them. Every time I look at them, it's empty. Stop trying to get us to donate our troops to you in Throne, Houndsy. I was so excited about it. I was like, everyone is gonna play Throne now. It used to be 14 billion T7 on towns, and now it's 20 billion. I don't really mind it, but it's still, you're right, it's still more. It is still more than before, I believe. Oh, but the rewards are 1,500,000, which is at least the rewards haven't been decreased here, right? It was always 1.5 million. I was today years old when I learned this. I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Jurgen. Said tons of PPL max this event. Jurgen. Said it back ain't too easy.
Yeah, I agree. It became very easy. It's good. I mean, I don't mind it. I'm gonna get my points from the throne anyway. Alright, I'm gonna switch on...
Jurgen. Said odd guy correct for towns.
Oh. Aegons, if you're not a new account looking for shaman charms, the monsters are a waste of time and energy. Oh, the Russian thing is gone. Oh, so there it's back. Yeah, 2 million runic coins for T7 personal event, last JOT, now it's 1.5. I don't know, I never looked at it. So maybe Jurgen knows. Was this 2 million before? I say, I don't know. I don't even remember this. I don't remember this being 2 million, but if it was, then it was, you know? Oh, Mjolnir sent a message in German. I can't even read that. Negan is going to be streaming in JOT looking for traders? That's what we did, me and Negan did last time. It was fun. Thorgal says, do we get an opportunity to buy some Asgard town skins in the next seasonal shop with coins? Or will the scout skin return? I never bought the scout skin too, so I like it.
Jurgen. Said I smell smoke. Negan the policeman.
Alright, Negan... I mean, we're gonna be busy playing Throne, so Negan better not get his butt whooped by spending time looking for people. Alright, in the meantime, let me just see if there's any Ubers. We never have any Ubers. No, there's none. But people are farming, so hopefully we'll get some. This message are in Swiss German, not German, and if I write so, it's for Bern. Perfect. Is Bern Swiss German? I guess he is.
Jurgen. Said okay. Prepare your coins.
Do I have enough? I don't think I have enough. I don't have enough. But I'm excited. I'm excited to buy seasonal Asgard stores, Asgard stuff.
Said Siren SCF any idea?
Siren asked Jurgen any idea what will be in the next Asgard store? So Jurgen, you have some ideas, or what? Are you trolling with us? Uh-oh. Give Rusty yield rep, please, please, please. I'm not even an elder, I can't do that. So he has the info, it's just a matter of Jurgen deciding whether to share it with us. Hey Rossi, welcome to the stream. I shouldn't have shown Jurgen my runic coins. I wouldn't be shocked if he steals them from me. For whatever reason, I shouldn't have shown it to him. A 75 million town skin, one maybe. Lol, I have 67 million runic coins saved up. That's awesome. I'm down for whatever. I mean, if it's 150 millions, I will be a little bit annoyed. But I will buy it nonetheless.
Said Defender of Amaria for sure.
Defender of Amaria? That is a good one. Jurgen, are there any plans to release more hero skins for Asgard? Because I feel like we're done. We're out of hero skins in Asgard, the new ones at least. Because I know there's town skins that have been worked on. The 75 million ones are new, but there isn't any new hero skins. 75 million town skins equals to...
Said Defender in Asgard shop.
Okay. It's not in the seasonal store, thank God. Bishop says 75 million town skin equals to 150 million runic coins, and then they will complain about this. That would freak me out too. A Hound says... says Thorgal. Hound, you know us regular folk can't afford 150 million runic coin skins. I mean, I haven't purchased any runic coins, so why so cheap? 200 million way better. Okay, whatever Murder wants. Jurgen got muted. No. Jurgen muted someone. Jurgen would not get muted. Whoa.
Jurgen. Said Majestic Man 77 boo-hoo.
If it's not in the next store, Jurgen, I will hunt you down, especially since you told Hound this is the last time. This is the last time and your info was incorrect. What do you mean, Majestic Man? Relax. I don't remember Jurgen telling me anything last time. Last time Jurgen was on my stream was like 2 seconds. He gave me this town skin and then he left. No, he didn't leave immediately, but he pretty much gave me this one, Guard of Vigor, and then he left. 150 million runic coins will be the final straw. Oh no. And then Silent Rampage will come with his whip, hitting all of us, smacking us around. People seem to be mad. How come? I mean, mad is okay, but first of all, Jurgen and Torin, they run the streamers program thing. They're not in charge of the game, so I don't know how people get mad about stuff from them. But yeah, I don't understand why that comment feels a little bit loaded. I mean, I get it. Like, we're all wanting accurate information, but stuff gets mixed and jumbled up every now and then. But whipware. Relax, Amber. I love Ferocity in the seasonal store. I really want that. I'd love it. I haven't even looked at the stats on that. Is that the fish one? In short, before the last Asgard store update, it shows Defender of Amaria. Oh, that must have been... Yeah. Okay, I get that. Yeah. I remember which one. Thorgal says, maybe they will have a sale in Asgard shop. Buy 2, get 3. Buy 2, get 1 free. Yes. That would be nice. Buy 2 and get 1 free. Smitty Boy says, I'm mad. Smitty, go back to your corner. No, people are mad at Plarium. See the last Asgard and JOT rewards. Marishiro says, great idea, Thor. Buy 1 and get 1. Buy 2, get 1 free. Yes. Buy 1, get 1 50% off is not a bad idea too. That's like 75% for 2. LG Vegas says, will Asgard weapons be their next seasonal store? Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea. I don't even know if I'm allowed to show you guys the Asgard store from our clan perspective. I don't want to get in trouble. But I don't even know if they're in the Asgard store right now. I'd rather buy weapons and gear and stuff from the seasonal store, not the Asgard store personally.
Jurgen. Said Thorgal, KD699. Ha 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 ha, but you still can breathe.
Yeah, my personal preference is to buy skins from the seasonal store, especially like the gear and stuff, right? If you can buy it from the seasonal store, the amount that hound I demote you? Wait, who are you even, Craig? I mean, now I'm scared. Siren says, I'm more mad they haven't fixed Como's account in 20 days than I am about JOT. JOT is what it is at this point.
Jurgen. Said Night King yet.
Will the Asgard amulet be in the next seasonal store? Yes. So now we know that the Asgard amulet is going to be in the next seasonal store, and we also know that the Craig... Oh my god, Craig is bounty. Got it. Oh no. So now we know two things. One is Defender of Amaria is going to be in the next Asgard store, and what was that? The amulet. The amulet is going to be in the next seasonal store. So now that's two good things to know. Thorgal says, yeah, I will. Valentine's Day should be a great day for it, and nice birthday gift as well. Mjolnir says, I have to get off. See you tomorrow in JOT. Take care, Mjolnir. Good night. It's technically JOT's today for me. He said, bow to me, hound. Do it. Okay, now who is Bishop? I'm watching you. Oh no. Like, don't make a move. Now who is Bishop? Wait, one by one I'll figure out who everyone is. Thank God BFG's named BFG, otherwise I wouldn't know. Who donates 40 million runic coins to me? You just gotta finish your JOT checkpoints, Murder. Juna says, will the Shaman helmet stay in the seasonal store next? I'm afraid I can't earn enough runic coins this season to buy it. Night King says, birthday is birthday. BD is birthday. He meant baby daddy gift. Dusty says, how many push-ups today? For what, Dusty?
Jurgen. Said Juna no.
How many push-ups today? I worked legs today at the gym. I still haven't done any push-ups today. But I worked arms yesterday, so my biceps are... My arms are sore as hell.
Jurgen. Said LG Vegas, let me check.
Wow. Alright, that's perfect that Jurgen's helping us with that information. The question that LG Vegas asked is, will Asgard weapons come back in the next seasonal store? Or in the next season? We don't know if they meant seasonal store or not. Bishop Derek says, Daddy 2 is waiting...
Said LG Vegas, yes.
Bishop says, Daddy 2 is waiting for you to bow to him. Hound, do it. Who's Daddy 2? Jurgen said Las Vegas, yes. LG Vegas, yes. So the question that LG Vegas asked was, will Asgard weapon come back to the next season? And Jurgen says yes. So the weapon's coming back and the helmet? Oh, sorry. The weapon and the amulet are coming back. Sorry, not the helmet. Complete my set. Thanks for the info. Awesome. Congrats. Alright, still no Ubers. Oh, no, that's a Hun.
Jurgen. Said LG Vegas, congrats.
News. Alright, I wanna look at the rewards. Oh, okay. Jurgen? Daddy Kamal? Is his name Daddy Kamal? Is his name Daddy? Kamal is the only daddy.
Jurgen. Said Craig Pal, ha 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 ha.
He's not on the chat though. Okay, Jurgen, I have a question about this. So it says League of Asgard, for holding the throne, they get 5 pieces of equipment and 200 million star shards.
Said Akana maybe.
Okay, so it says 200 million star shards. How does the clan divide this 200 million star shards to the players? Is there a limit on the amount of players that can receive this? Because that's one of the questions that I've been having for the longest time is how do these star shards get divided across the players? Is it 5 because you get 5 pieces, you can choose 5 players? Or the same players who get the equipment get the star shards? How does that work? If you have any idea, that would be perfect if you can clarify this. Any Asgard town skins coming to the next seasonal store? Siren, Jürgen pretty much said yes. Jürgen said that be ready about it. He didn't say yes, but he pretty much did. He implied it. Anyone know daily puzzles reward amount depending on what? It depends on your level of activity in the game, i.e. in the bank store. Need to work on the ducky legs. I feel like if I chopped my legs off, I would be like 20 kilograms. My legs are way too big, man. My physique was not designed to be a runner per se, but more like a, I don't know, butt kicker. But yeah, if Jürgen, if somehow you can get some sort of clarification on this, it would be so much help. Because I have no idea how this thing works, and there are people that are asking me about it. That, and then let's see what else. No, that's obvious. Town skins. Okay. That's what I thought about. Thanks, Hound. Yeah, no worries. I spent a fortune this month, and my puzzle coins still went down. I mean, my puzzle coins are like 120 million, so they're way too low. But yeah, regardless, I don't have any other questions about these rewards except just this star shard, which is something that I've been asked about. If somehow we can get some clarification on that, it would just help a ton, because I have no idea. I have no idea how that thing works. All right. Everyone just went quiet all of a sudden. LG Vegas says Bishop is spicy, my type of people. I still don't know who Bishop is. I don't know if they answered that question when I asked who they were. Oh my god, is Bishop Kamal? Is that what's going on here? They will make other seasons of puzzles. Oh, they did say they're gonna make more difficult puzzles. Yes. I'm an even better player. Fair enough. Majestic Man says, I had to stop buying packs completely because they want to charge me more for less. I mean, at this point, it's more for... It's more stuff in the packs right now. But the thing for me with packs is, in the past, they used to be actually cheap. So now it's just like a mix of both. Bishop is spicy, like a grape. For me, it's just like looking at the packs. I feel like I've been spending way too much and getting not as much, essentially. No, only one Kamal. Not Kamal, but played with you losers before. Oh. Alright, I see how it is. Kamal's gonna get angry. Oxy was on my stream a while ago. A long time ago, Oxy was on my stream. I made her a mod. Alright, the translation thing is working, so that's good. Is this stream available in 1080p? It is available in 1080p. Perfect. That's one of the questions I had, and no longer have that question. All right. I don't know if Jürgen went to. I didn't spend a fortune on my puzzles, and my puzzle coins went up. But you spent even. Oxy's Frodo. But you probably spent something, Hilton or Hilly. I hope Jürgen went to get the answer for this, because I really want to know about this star shards. But you spent something. Oh, we can start another puzzle. Let's go. Oxy's basically mommy queen. Yes. Alright, so this thing has to go. Who's Hilly? I don't know who Hilly is. Oh, too late? No. Nice. Jürgen, so tiny hint, would you say a start of mini at 11 a.m. UTC is over 70% chance? Honestly, I feel like at this point they schedule mini Asgard for when I'm at work. So if I get a evening shift, it'll probably start late in the day. I mean, at this point I'm convinced mini Asgard is just coinciding very
Jürgen. Said Princess Antandra wait for announcement.
Wait, so Jürgen, are you purposely are you purposely ignoring my my question about the star shards? Amber, who is Hilly? Oh, Burn is jealous. Silent is like, Burn jealous. Yep, Burn got jealous. It's unfair, Amber, after all the Burn did for you. That's so unfair to Burn. Silver Fang says, Jürgen, do you think there will ever be mini Asgard like 3 UTC? Wait for the announcement. No, repeat please. Okay. So
said no, repeat please.
So 1 second. Where's the news tab? Oh, it's here. So here's my question for you. You know how it says, for example, for holding the throne, if you're in the Asgard League and you get 5 pieces of equipment and 200 million star shards for first place, how do these star shards get divided? So like, is the clan leader allowed to choose only 5 people because it says 5 pieces of equipment? Or but then if that is the case, then when it says 100 million star shards for the first place, does this go only to one person? Or how exactly does it get divided? Because that's one of the questions I've been asked, is this, and I have no idea. Can the leader choose how many goes to a specific amount of players? Is there a max of players that they can specify? If you know anything about it, or if you can ask, that would help us a lot.
Jürgen. Said the chief will divide. Jürgen. Said will.
So the chief can choose like 20 players? 20 players can get 10 million each? Is there a maximum on the amount of players that they can choose? Or there is no max?
Jürgen. Said he can send all amount to himself, LOL.
Of course he can. Yes, perfect. Thank you at least. Bishop says, better not announce mini Asgard times. Even if it was announced, then all you crybabies would whine about the lag more. I feel like not announcing, chief takes all 200, of course. I feel like if it wasn't announced, it would mean that there's less lag. So I don't mind it not being announced. But then I feel like everyone always has to keep an eye out for it too, so it's very easy to miss that way. Night King says, Jürgen, star shards, not sand. Oh my god. Relax, Tom. Bishop says, this is good, silver.
Jurgen. Said Night King Sam.
It's because, Jurgen, you tried to say he can send all of the amounts to himself, but you said he can sand all of the amounts, and he's trying to make fun of that. Oh no, now we're confusing him. We going to the beach? Yes, Amber, we're going to the beach. Get ready. Put on your croc flip-flops. Put on your leopard crocs, Amber. We're going to the beach. Tom said, Night King says, did we just become best friends? I mean, this is basically how new friendships come about. So, I'm not shocked. One of my coworkers at work always gets scheduled at the same time as me. So like it's just the two of us all the time and we laugh about it. So I guess people are trying to make us become best of friends.
Jurgen. Said John on the beach, yeah.
Siren says, I wouldn't mind it not being announced if they rotated the time a bit more. Having to wake up in the middle of the night just in case is poop. I agree. Amber Ray says, my cougar gear hound. Yes, put on your lynx gear. We're going out fighting. At the beach. Bishop says, best way to become friends in this game is to fight each other. Honestly, the best way I've become friends with some of the people is I've either burned them or they've burned me. Like, it just... Because when I burn someone and they get very annoyed, very easily it becomes into like a friendly conversation. Oh my god, like I was going through a lot of stuff and today was not a good day. Like, it kind of sucks that you burned me, but I can understand. Like, it's a war game, stuff like that. Lynx gear, exactly. Stuff like that. Or, like, when I got burned, one of my friends... I was literally one of my friends from Kingdom 205 that I hadn't talked to in the longest time. And we were having a conversation and his clan burned me. This is like 4 or 5 years ago. Princess Antandra has a question. Jurgen, was there a corporate decision to stop compensation for Asgard? I'm not saying we're entitled to it. Lots of players would have been much happier to see compensation as a recognition of mistake.
Said Saracen gear.
I still remember the Lion Gear, and Lion Gear days were crazy when we had to... I mean, killing level 5 lions was very difficult, guys. Like, you had to spend like 30 bucks, 40 bucks to kill one level 5 lion. I don't know if anyone else remembers these days. In the pack, you would get one of those 5,000 things, you would get one. It was crazy. The amount of boosts have increased so much. So when I see something like this... Alright, let me go find it. Where is it? When I see something like this for $4 where you get 42,000, and I think about when I spent $40 to kill one level 5 invader. One. I'm not saying multiple. It was one. I haven't been burned in years. Also. Bishop says he didn't tell you this in recruiting bounty. Uh-oh. They never asked me any of these questions.
Said Princess Antandra, better to improve the problem than make compensation every time.
That is also true. What Jurgen says is true. If the issues can be removed, it would be nice. When are we getting our maintenance break rewards back? On the topic of compensation. I miss my my boosts. I don't like 3-hour boosts, 100 3-hour boosts. Those were always necessary. Siren says, I usually meet people during personal competitions. They'll message to stop chasing them so they can go to bed and we have a good laugh about it. I feel like that's how I met one of my better friends in the game, one of my best friends, Vamp Angel. We tried to burn her in Home Gang and we became friends after that conversation. She got very lucky. She had both her heroes out in a tower. They were holding it out and we needed town kills. So we tried to burn her and she got very lucky because the last onslaught we couldn't send, she jumped off the tower and shielded.
Said FIOP earned the best time ever.
I remember Shield was just for the rich players. Yes, Jurgen. Jurgen says that was the best time ever. Please, can we revert the game to that day? To those days where no one has Shield. No one... Yo, guys, when you came to the forest, when you moved onto the forest, it was like JOT. Your shield was gone. I don't like how everyone is sitting on the forest with their shield on. Remove all these accounts' shields. I say, oh, invaders. Ubers. Before I forget. I just need 10. I stole their Uber. Oh my god, I'm such a mean guy. I know I'm not in invader gear, but by the time I change it, they will probably not be existing on the map. So let's just kill a bunch. How many did we kill? 9. One more. And then a few for good luck. There. I killed 11. Nia says only when the top players could kill level, and then when Ubers came, it was war taking the tiles. That was also true. When the Ubers first came, the Uber tiles were kind of very difficult to get to. Princess Antandra says, okay, yeah, I agree. Thank you for your candid reply. I agree with that too.
Said unfortunately this is no longer possible.
I mean, something tells me the geniuses in Plarium HQ are working on a time machine. We just need that time machine to move back in time. People still shield, unfortunately. Yes, people still shield, unfortunately. But I would pay anything to go back to go back to those days. They were actually fun. A good time in the game. Nifoman says, what it takes to break the barrier of not getting burned by ret or top clans with these number of insane boosts? I don't know. I don't have the good answer to that. Yes, shield should be gone in the forest. That would make it so much. That would make so much sense. It used to be so that once you jumped here, it would say your shield is about to go off, and then you'd click that, and then you wouldn't have a shield. Like right now, I have a shield, but I don't have a shield. Sorry, but that was how the forest used to be. And then people started getting annoyed because only the clan that was holding the pop, would sit around the forest, because no one dared to hit them, and then they changed it. Amber says, no. What do you mean, no? I miss tile fights. Oh my god, when tile fights used to win you fury. Erica says, some need to because they're not as strong as the others, especially if you don't spend money. Then don't sit on the forest. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like the ones that don't sit on the forest, they'll be fine. Now a word from our sponsor, ad breaks. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're back live. Let's go.
Jerky said we had such idea, but not now for sure.
Can I be the first person that you guys send back in time, Jurgen? I will gladly volunteer to be sent back in time. And if the game is not as fun anymore, you know, it's what I will let you guys know so you don't come back to. I think they should lower Siege to 1 hour long and not 2 hours. Only if the marches are like, I can see how 2 hours would be an issue, because by the time I pull and go back, that means my marches are smacked. Only if the marches come in a way that you have enough time to switch.
Jerkin said contact support team.
$1 billion T3 costs 10 billion gold? Wait, I didn't even need to go back to my town. I don't even know if I can try to. What is? Oh my god, it might be true. Let me try with T4s. This is almost, yeah. With T4s, almost one. Oh shit. I shouldn't click on anything. Yeah, in-game support usually helps you out with those things. It'll take them like a day maybe. We used to tile battle. Siren says we used to tile battle so much during Fury. Now it's just ghost. It's a ghost town. It's either you get thrown, you get pop action, and then it's towers. That's about it. And then it's stronghold sieges, obviously. Prince Alejandro says, you mean when killing enemies was the big event in 2016? Yes.
Jurgen said that is not my area. Cannot promise you.
I made a request. They can do it. Yes, they will do it. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but yes, they will do it. It'll just take them a day, maybe. Ben Allenby says they need to get rid of the 15-minute prep time in home gang. That I can stand behind. That I can get behind for sure. JOT at first, no one were on the stones. Now I passed out on them and woke up not being there. Not being burned. Oh, yeah. In the past, if you fell asleep next to the JOT stones, you would not wake up on the JOT stones. Oh, let's just say that. Oh my God, Hilly, yes. I hate the thing. Yeah, I can get behind that. What's up with the event banner that won't go away? At the end of CVC, Hilly is at this point. Hilly is just complaining. At the end of CVC, when that banner doesn't go away, it does get annoying, especially if you're running a last second. Especially if you're running like a last second siege. It's just there. It covers half your screen. Prep time in home gang sucks. Way too much downtime. They were gonna fix it a long time ago. They said they would fix it a very long time ago, but they still haven't gotten time to do that. They said it would be removed from 15 minutes to 5 minutes, if I can remember it right. That was a long time ago when Torrin was telling this to us. Bounty says tile fights are pointless now because the game is so biased towards offense. Nobody can defend anything. That I can agree with that. That's why I was hoping these new Asgard town skins would kind of balance the scales a little bit, but that's only for T8s, right? Unless you're tile fighting with T8s, I guess I can't see how you would win a defense. I mean, even now, I feel like there's very little chance of winning a defense because everyone, pretty much most of the bigger players, would have multiple troop types. Siren says, oh my God, Bishop, this banner is just there. Okay, deal with it. Booners will win despite it. Stop whining. Submit a ticket. I think Bishop's just trying to be a troll about that. Bounty, if half of the players understand what you're saying, they will start to get better at playing. Don't let them. Smitty says, true, crying. So JOT checkpoints made too high, or all are so excited at the community? They fixed it. They removed them. They made them a little bit lower now. Special Loki says, at all complainers. So what do you like about the game currently? Anything? Oh, shots have been fired. Siren says, well, they aren't pointless, even if it's not defendable. I may lose less on offense.
Jurgen said out.
Than you do on offense.
Chat, but it's time to rest.
Sounds good, Jurgen.
See you.
Take care. Have a good day. Bounty says home gang equals to offense, VIP equals to offense, so defending isn't much point even to the big players. Yeah. Resurrection when 95% off is the best deal in the game to resurrect T8s. Yes, but we did a video about it and it seems like it wouldn't be the best idea in terms of shards, unless we're just talking specifically in JOT, or specifically because the only thing you can do to access the T8s immediately would be to resurrect. But I wouldn't say it's the best idea in terms of spending your gold. We did a whole test on that. So in terms of spending your gold, it's not the best idea. In total, right? Because you can spend way less gold to make T7s, to make shards, to make T8s, then you would have to spend gold to resurrect those T8s. But if you're just in JOT and you don't have any other means of making T8s like right away, it's a good exchange for the amount of gold that it costs. Ben says CVC has lost balance because if clans are mismatched, there's no chance for the clan with less power to win. I feel like power has become an issue because there are clans that can stay just very small and have very powerful players, and there are clans that get big but also have weaker players. So I feel like power has just become, the power imbalance is not covered by influence. Like you can have a clan that has 100 trillion influence be beaten by a solo player. T8 healing could be a little cheaper. I would actually like for the T8 healing to be cheaper because right now I always heal my T8s. Like you know Bounty, the one time we went for you being king, I ended up healing like almost 20 billion T8s just in one JOT, just from healing. And then it costs a lot. It's almost like I spent almost all of my 15-day boosts just healing that T8s. Erica says this question is for everyone that did mini Asgard. Are the T6s attacking the towers still effective? If you have 2 people in your onslaught and you're sending like 200 something million, yes, it is effective. Bishop says, if you can handle the influence, always train with Fury bonus for Asgard. And JOT, healing should be used as an emergency situation or to win a personal competition. With T8s, I always heal them. It just means I have endless amounts of T8s. Usually when I heal, if players don't heal T8s in bigger clans, they will run out of T8s. In smaller clans, it's not as bad. But in bigger clans, it is bad. Siren says the power to influence ratio is part of the game strategy. Yes. Princess Antandra says, so 500 million gold to resurrect 100 million T8s when you consider cost of T7s needed to earn 100 million shards, plus resources cost to make the T7s and booster, then boosters to make T8s and shard cost. You don't think 500 million gold? The thing is, if we're being like, you're right again. When you go for king, I'll return. 1 second. Bounty says, when you go for king, I'll return the favor hound. Cheers, man. I know you will, man. We're all like that. None of us cares who gets the... At this point, I don't feel like anyone in red cares about who becomes king. It's more about like... This is our team. Anyway, Princess Antandra, you're right. The conclusion that we came to was there are events where you can make a lot of shards. Like home gang, the amount of T7s needed to make the shards are not comparative to JOT. In JOT, for example, like with the example that I was using, I used an average of 50 of my T7 marches. With 50 T7 marches, the average amount of shards that I was making was around, I'm not 100% sure if I remember this, I think it's like 4.5, 5 million. That's the amount we used when we were doing the test. In the video, we were doing all the math on that. The final conclusion was it is a good trade-off. I'm not saying it's a bad trade-off, but there are specific events in the game that lead to more of a shard input versus like just hitting the throne or hitting Asgard, stuff like that. So it's more of a preference thing. But yes, if you account for all of the costs, it's more or less very equal. It's a very good thing to have in the game, though. The 95% for T8s is very good to give you access like to T8s right away. But if you want to be if you're one of those players that saves a lot and doesn't want to waste, or doesn't want to spend their gold and wants to keep something, like, see, if at the end of the day, if you heal all or resurrect all those T8s, then you might spend all your gold and don't have boosts to play other events for the next month. So that's the conclusion that I was trying to get to, was it is a very good trade-off, but like some people would rather save that amount of gold and just like finish a few other events with it. Okay, I agree. Event specific, yeah. Especially like home gang, and I think people were saying Fury towers, but that again, it just depends. Like in bigger kingdoms, Fury towers don't give you as much shards because like it depends. If you're going for the win, you might end up spending T8s on them. But yeah, Siren says, Erica, not always. I was sending solo T6 and getting in maybe like 7 or 10 of the time. 7 out of 10 times. But 0 defense is literally not 1 defense. Ben Allenby says, correct. Power doesn't mean influence. This is why I have an issue with bigger clans splitting for CVC. It basically gives them the unfair advantage. True. Craig says for the win. Yeah, for sure, man. For the win. We just need that thing to be ours, you know? Just stake our claim. Craig says NPC troops give the best shards over another player's troops. I mean some players are worse than NPCs. I once earned almost 600 million shards from solo burning and scouting someone who was in JOT in the wrong gear. So I'm gonna say that with a grain of salt. I don't want people to accuse me of stuff, but that was like one of my biggest burns. I killed him. My killing OS on him, which ended him, was 119 million shards. So that was perfect for me. But some players are NPCs, sadly. Siren says, Ben, there are no rules on how strong a small clan can get. At any time, players from big clans can decide they want to play a different style and move in a small clan. Yeah. And then Ben says, Siren, I see a lot of people leaving and rejoining. Sorry, I know some call it strategy. I mean, at the end of the day, if you leave and you rejoin, for the most part, you're also risking not getting in time for events. But, you know, sometimes players also need a break, because imagine if you're in a big clan all the time. It becomes very difficult. Plus, like, sometimes you have to be strategic. Like, if you play Fury against the kingdom that has like 700, you know, stronghold sieges or whatever, kingdoms that have a ton of stronghold sieges, you can't win them if you have a very big clan. A big clan won't stop all those sieges, because all the person has to do is even catch like a gray, green, and a blue march. That's it. Nyata says solo Asgard is the cheapest shards plus CPs and resources if you're a semi-chubby and up. 9 out of 10 times you face a weaker clan, and if you jump back to main anyway, you win or lose, doesn't matter. I feel like solo home gang, I would say, is the easiest. Solo home gang, sorry. Yeah, I feel like solo home gang is definitely the easiest way to make shards. Players that play solo home gang and try to win, I would advise against it, because at the end of the day, you're not trying to make the win from that, you're trying to make shards. So if your focus is on shards, you're good. Ben Allenby says, I burned the guy for 39 million shards last Asgard. He forgot to change shaman. That, I feel like sometimes people who send to the throne and forget to change out of you know, the throne gear, and they stay with like celestials and stuff like that, no boost, it makes it so easy to burn them. Like, it's crazy the amount of difference it makes when you have everything specific for hitting a town versus everything specific for hitting the throne. It makes a very big difference. Plus, if they don't have any boost on, it, like, makes it so much easier. That was the case with the target that I hit. They were sitting in scout gear. Their troops were so weak, but their scouts took me a while to burn through. I mean, still was giving me a decent amount for me to pursue hitting them with their scouts, but they were sitting in scout gear and they had troops, and their troops were weak. Yeah, I solo home gang and get a ton of shards. I think everyone lately has been doing a lot of solo home gang. Why are you making the rewards so bad? Which rewards, Carl? I haven't done anything to the rewards, I swear. Siren says sometimes it's the other way around. They want to play small or can only afford to play that way, but in small, it isn't super effective in Asgard, etc. So they join the big clans for those events. Yeah. What I feel like is most of the bigger players want to play solo because, you know, the amount of time that you have to spend isn't available to play a big clan most of the times. Like for me, I'd rather play a solo Fury versus in the bigger clan, because I just don't have time to attend the main clan's sieges. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in the main clan and they want to siege at like 2 p.m. but I'm at work at 2 p.m., how will I be able to attend that siege in the Fury when I need that siege to win or like to score enough for my personal checkpoints. So I'd rather play a Fury in a solo clan, even though that means I don't have any main defense, and I try my best to catch a couple marches, because at the end of the day I can run that siege when I get back from work, which I don't have that option when I'm doing it from the main clan. When they do a call and they're like, everyone show up and we're playing siege, I don't have that option. But if I do have the option, I try my best to play in the main clan, because that, for one, it gives me the content, and for two, it means that I have people that, like, I have people that can join my OS and I can send it and burn people's strongholds, kick their marches out, which I don't have if I'm playing in a solo. We usually stay away from main clans like that. Siren says, like, home gang with one or two others, it's hard to coordinate a time that works for everyone. So, oh, exactly. See, it's the time issue that we're talking about. Coordinating is a big deal. Erica says, I've been using Scout Shaman instead of Troop Shaman and put troop gear on just to help my scouts from getting wiped out. It seems a lot of my scouts don't get zeroed now. But yeah, see, so that is a viable option, but the person that I scouted was just fully in Scout gear, Hero and Shaman. Erica says, is this a good strategy? I mean, if it works for you, yes, it is a good strategy. The only thing I would say is just be careful, especially if you are getting onslaughted. You don't want them to like completely burn you or things like that. I'm the best of the best noobs. Hey Ozo, don't say that. Como says they should make all troop types use the same resources and quantity. It's ridiculous that each troop type drains from different resources. All troops should be a single. Should be like siege troops. I like siege. That's why I like siege. The reason I like siege is because they take all of the resources equally. The reason I don't like siege is they're super slow, especially if I'm reinforcing a throne or towers in JOT. They're so slow. Fireburn says, yes, I agree, Como. It drives me nuts. I know. Especially when I do cav and range. That's the time I notice that they pull a lot. Like killers, I always have a lot of iron. I don't know how, but when I do cav and ranged, I feel like my lumber and stone just go missing. Wayne says, what are the best gems for hitting the throne? Celestials. It seems to be the case that the best for hitting the throne is Celestial. Now most people do 2 Celestials. I can actually show you. So this is mine. I don't know if everyone else does it this way. So for me, I just put all Celestials, right? Troop offense when capturing, troop defense when capturing, and then troop health. For me, this works perfect. Some people remove the defense one and they put a Tafit instead. So if I remove this, let's see. Total offense. They put one of these instead. The reason I don't put all of this is because I feel like this just makes my march imbalanced. And then if the person that's joining me has all Celestials, this means I'm losing a lot more troops. And most of the times this setup doesn't let me kick their march out. So if I know my march is failing, this is good, because this means I just kill more of their march, and I know I'm failing, so it's whatever. But if I know my march will successfully kill them, when I remove this and I put and I put this one back. Oh no, sorry, it was the defense one. And I put this one back. What it does is basically it means that if my march successfully kills them, I lose way less troops. So for me, this is the wave. That's what I use. But yes, it's preferential. Nia says, I would prefer always to play in a clan to do the social ping pong, but need more shards, so we'll go solo sometimes. For me, it's not really about the shards. I can make the shards regardless of whether I'm playing in a very big clan or very small. The problem for me is always time. Like, I can't coordinate myself sometimes with them. If I can coordinate myself though, 100% I'll play in the smaller clans. Bishop says, Wayne, for attacking, also use troop offense instead of celestial defense unless you're protecting after. So for me, again, as I was talking about that, if I'm getting a successful attack, the offense being where the defense is, it means I'm losing more troops. Versus if I'm getting a failed attack, then yes, I will be killing more troops and losing, obviously, the maximum that I can lose, which is 80% of my march. But it just depends, right? It's preferential. It also depends on what resources or mines and stuff you have. Like if you have a lot of lumber mines, you might not need that. Again, for me, it's mostly health or iron mines, so I'm fine with that. But again, you just have to find out what works for you best. Ben says, when are they going to make knowledge mean more than troop numbers? I'm sick of seeing level 35 towns just load with troops, but your OS do nothing to dent it, as troops quantity seem to outweigh now. I kind of agree with you on that, because regardless of... See, before T3s, it was T1s. Before T1s, it was T4s. Before T4s, it was T1s. So regardless, the meta changes based on the knowledge they add. So back in the day, if you just had... Back in the day, when I'm talking like 6 or 7 years ago, if all you had was like 10 million T1s, 10 million T1s, no one could burn you. Even a full onslaught of 20 players could not burn you. 10 million. Now, if you have 10 million T1s, I can send probably like 1 T7 and wipe you or something like that. Like now the meta has changed. Knowledge just applies. The problem with knowledge though is that most of the player base right now is also caught up with the knowledge. So it's gone back to the point where knowledge isn't a big factor. Erica says, I use troop offense gem, total offense gem, and celestial offense gem. If you're using that for defense though, it doesn't feel like it should be the right setup. But if you're talking offense, then yes, that's also one of the viable ones. Bishop says, unless you're take back OS. If I'm take back OS, so see, for me, let me be realistic with you. This is my King's Gear setup, right? If I'm sending with this and exactly, that's true, Bishop. So if I'm sending with this as a take back with these gems, I would be the first person or the second person, or obviously it depends on how the take back is set up, right? But if the amount in my OS is 160, let's say we're being very realistic, right? Because I have my King's Gear on, it's 165. If I send 165 and their OS that just kicked us landed, but the reinforcements didn't land, this is a best setup for me. Because if their reinforcements didn't land, and my OS now, because there's the one that kicked them, at least it would have lost, I don't know, like let's say 20 million, 30 million. It gives my OS the number advantage. I would kick them, and with this, I would have lost less troops. So by the time the next reinforcement of ours comes, or the next takeback OS comes in, I would have more troops for the defense. And I would obviously try my best to pull and reset. I would try my best to pull and reset to go in with the normal gear that I have, right? Not the King's Gear if I'm defending. What's the line like for that? Night King? I only got, so ever since I've been in red, I only got one piece. So I think it just depends. It depends on how the events go and stuff like that. We love our King's Gear. Yes. Como says, hours on break but most don't ever come back from a break. Lighter says, also JOT points are bizarre for troop types like this. JOT, they buff T1s and T5 kill points, but nerf T2 and T3 points. I mean, the only thing that's bizarre about that is most of the towns right now either have T2 scouts or T3 troops. So that's the thing that I find mostly bizarre. Like, you can't get away from those. Siren says he took a break for a month or two to take care of someone, but yeah, most don't come back. LG Vega says, I saw his shield for like 2028 or something, so probably done. We played together years ago. Good dude. Who are we talking about? Turbo. Oh, Turbo. Yes. We love our King's Gear, says Bounty. Very bad King's Gear is all offense. Exactly. I would not... So the question that Kozeri's asked is, King's Gear is bad for defense, right? And 100%. If I'm in with defense reinforcements, so here's the situation, right? one, you're a retaker or a take back. You want to have some sort of offense. You always want to have your King's Gear. The bigger the onslaught you have, the higher chances of taking the throne or whatever. Two is your reinforcer. So if I'm playing reinforce only, I'm only going for reinforces. So I wouldn't want to be in King's Gear, because that means I'm sending more offense in sacrificing the defense that I don't have anyway, right? So you definitely don't want to be in reinforcement with King's Gear. That's just a waste of your own troops, especially if you're playing T8s. Even in JOT on the throne, if you use King's Gear to hit the throne, you will make less return. Hound, do a video. Great idea for a video. Bishop, let me see. Until the babies get their way and everyone starts getting a chance at getting pieces bounty, bunch of winos. A video on what? On how on what gears we should prioritize for playing, or just the concept of the gems? I think it is a good subject to bring up for a video, though, for sure. Smitty Boy says JOT is only way to get King's Gear. At the moment, yes. It's either by playing in a clan that wins it or by becoming the king of JOT, right? King's Gear is just out of my reach. That's okay. I got yield gear. Perfect, Nyatsa. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna call you Lighter. No, for strategies on throne, offense and defense. Yeah, for sure. This month, I'm still... Okay, so I need... See, the 70 of you that are here, I would consider you as my loyal viewers, because everyone else, they pretty much left, and there's only 70 people watching. And by 70, I'm not saying... Like, when I say only, it's not a bad thing. There's 70 of you guys watching. One sec. I don't even know how long we've been live. We've been live almost 3 hours. 2 hours and 30 minutes. So that's why I need your input on this. Should I continue doing giveaways? We know for a fact, well, I think everyone here at least knows that giveaways have been nerfed for us, because now they've become more of a creative thing, more of I wouldn't say more difficult, but more so something that's difficult. Should I continue doing giveaways, or would you guys like to see at least, even if it's a month, would you like to see at least a month's worth of non-giveaway videos? I would prioritize strategy things and stuff like that over any giveaway videos, because giveaways, to be completely honest, take a lot of time out of my day that I could spend making videos like this, or creative funny videos, stuff like that. I feel like I would, at the end of the day, I would make the views back. Like, I don't need the giveaways for the views. The reason I do giveaways, it's to give back to the community. Bishop says most have never seen the option to transfer ownership to someone in Throne. Oh, yeah. LG Vega says, Hound, any info on Guard of Vengeance coming back? LG, I have no idea, man. I have full set of Jester's gear. Well, they'll start leaving soon if they're called losers, noobs, whiners, and idiots the entire time, just saying. TJ Clark says, more time consuming to do a giveaway now. It's way more time consuming. I Smoke says, good convo and info being shared. Nifoman says yes. Nifoman, yes to what? TKO says, never had a problem with giveaways. Giveaways without giveaway in the title. No more giveaways, Hound. I'd rather get knowledge. Knowledge is power. Any informative video is better than some cheap giveaway gimmick. Non-giveaways? Giveaways equals to crybabies. So here's the thing. I feel like I love listening to you. Giveaway is a bonus and almost never win anything. So here's the thing that's happened for those of you that are not aware. In the past, I was able to do a level of random giveaway, but we had to complete certain challenges on the stream, but I would never I would never say what the challenges were. If we had completed them, you would hear me say, well, here's a giveaway, we're doing it, type exclamation Hound, whatever, in the chat, and you would be able to enroll. Now, for one, those challenges have been removed, and for two, we can't just do random giveaways just like that. Obviously, we're still allowed to do giveaways, but it would have to be more of a planned sort of giveaway. Like, I don't know if you guys remember when I used to do like Hangman and JOT, things like that. Yes to your videos only and not to giveaways. Okay, I agree, giveaways are a bonus. So the reason, and I think Stars Night is here so she can probably confirm this. The reason most of us need to do, well, not need, most of us want to do the giveaways is because it's a bonus, right? Like, I make a video on how to play Stronghold Sieges, that probably makes 1k views, right? I make a video that says put in your ID and you can enter this giveaway, that also makes 1k views. It's a bonus. Like, if I can't finish my 20k views for the month, I just use that as the option. Hound, you're the gift that keeps on giving. Bro, you're making me blush, thank you. So yeah, that's the thing that I find a little bit weird, is like the reason I used to, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, towards the end of the month I was doing a few giveaways, because that pushes my channel in terms of whatever missing views I have. I was trying my best not to do the giveaways, because that way I wouldn't you know, fully rely on them. But then towards the end, when I needed it, I would just say, okay, well, we have 2 giveaways, let's finish them. But now I feel like that ability has been taken away to some extent, which requires me to do like a full stream of playing Hangman with you guys in JOT when everyone else wants to like hit stuff. Even me myself, I want to hit stuff. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to sacrifice that in terms of giveaways. But again, I will have to find a way to find the balance, obviously, in the middle, because truth be told, I don't think I can do enough creative content that just, you know, for us to keep going every month. Like, eventually I'm gonna finish everything that there is to talk about, because unless there's like a new addition to the game, unless there's some new updates, it's very difficult to make views on the game, because that's just how the Vikings community is. There are streamers who just literally do nothing all stream during a giveaway, though. It's boring. Don't do that. I'd rather non-giveaway than that. Kenneth says, I want free stuff, but it's a bonus, so focus on the basic. Thank you, Kenneth. Bishop says, keep giveaways. It'll expand your viewership, and for all those that created 20 plus alts to enter, give you a reason to waste their life away. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't watch any streams while in JOT, too busy. Exactly, that's my point. It's like, I don't want to waste a JOT. Catherine says, exclamation giveaway. I don't want to waste a JOT on a giveaway. Like, I feel like JOT giveaways are obviously good because there's some level of interaction that I can have with you guys. But yeah, only do giveaways on pre-recorded videos. Keep streams for conversations and info. The only issue with that is then I need to, so when I do a video giveaway, I have to pick the winners on stream. And the problem with that is I have to schedule the stream for some time, and then the problem with that is I don't have every day free. Like, most of my days end towards 10 at night, and then I don't really feel like streaming or doing anything. I feel like when I get home, I'm like way too baked or tired to even try anything like that, because I know my brain will stop working. So I'm like, I need to find out one day that I'm not going to work, or one day where I work a little bit towards later in the evening. And that's how I try to do it, but then people get upset, or like, you know, people get weirded out by me like wasting 4 days or waiting 4 days to do the picking. Alts and their indentured servitude. No Name says, do streams outside of events and then more people can watch. The problem again is like, I will have people from EU saying like, right now the stream is late for them. Like, regardless, there's people that will always have some sort of issue. Chesmu says, just throw the giveaways into the streams without announcing that there will be giveaways, and then the loyal viewers will still be in. So that's what I used to do, Chesmu. That's what I used to do for last month. I will have to see if Torin will allow me to do it this month too, because realistically we only had, for the most part, we either had 3 or 6 or 9 winners. We didn't have any, like, a ton of winners, and the rewards were good, but they weren't like anything crazy. I mean, they were like average rewards that you would get mostly for spending time with me in the stream. Aegon says, at 10 p.m. some of us are baked as well. Yeah. Streaming is for quiet days, not during big events. We got a throne to hold, brother. Exactly, that's my point. It's like, I wanna... and everyone that knows me, by the way, everyone that plays with me in Red also knows that... Or... I'm not just gonna say red. If you played with me in Power Vac, if you played with me in Karma, you know that when there's an event, I know that's when most people want to watch the stream, but that's also when I don't want to stream, because I'll be way too into the event, and I'll be agitated. Amber says I'm loyal. Yes, I'll be agitated, and I'm like, I can't focus on talking to people in the chat and focus on this. Like this takes priority for me, because I've like spent most of my day to get to this point. Jesma says, honestly, the giveaways are what got me watching the streams, as I was told about them from other players, but now I watch all the streams regardless of giveaways or not. I wish everyone was like you though. Craig, thank you so much for the £5 donation. It says noob. Oh my god, I sent that same one to R4 the other day on his stream. Amber says, I'm loyal. I read that. Nia says, JOT giveaways suck. I prefer giveaways that don't mess with the playtime. I agree. You can't make everyone happy. Stop trying. That's just in my nature. That I feel like everyone's always telling me not to make everyone happy, but like part of my nature is trying to appeal to everyone, and I feel like that's a bad thing. Like I'm not a people pleaser, but I also don't like to have any bad blood with anyone. Like I don't know how to say it. I'm like the least I'm like you would have to be a very special kind of person to think that I would go out of my way to be mean to you, or like I had someone message me yesterday asking me advice while I was at work. Like I obviously couldn't reply to them, but then they were so annoyed with me not being able to reply to them in time. I'm like, relax, bro. Like I gotta at the end of the day, like the conversation with you is pleasant to me, but at the end of the day, like I gotta put bread on the table. Like I gotta get enough money to pay for the packs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to work. When I'm working, I'm focused on work. Lighter says, giveaways seem like a lot of extra time and effort for the streamers if they need to be be a scheduled thing. Yeah, at this point it's like no more easy giveaways, which again, coordinating any giveaway, coming up with ideas, coming up with stuff is not easy. Everyone who's in the program knows this. But yeah, no more easy giveaways. I will have to try to find the right balance. Otherwise, we will just have to rely on everyone watching most of my... Well, everyone has to somehow support the videos. Like, I mean, we'll just have to find the most informative subjects to talk about. And that's great, but not when it's exhausting you. To be completely honest, now that I'm like... Everyone knows that I was sick for the longest time, but now that I'm healthier, I feel like I'm not so exhausted by things. And I still want to pay attention to the game, and I want to... like, I could have streamed 24 hours of last Asgard, but I was literally playing for top offense. Like, I'm not doing the trade-off of streaming versus playing for the top offense. That's just the way I am. But that's simply not possible, Hound. Sad face. Yeah, I've never participated in JOT giveaways, but that's because I can't watch live and play in the game at the same time. That's most of the issue that most people have, Erica, is they rather play the game. And that's the thing that makes sense. Like, why would you not play the game to participate in a JOT event? Which is like, oh, come to my stream and play Hangman with me. That was one of my ideas. It took almost 4 hours to get 10 answers. People had to guess words, letters, and it took 10 hours. Sorry, 4 hours. When Hound's at work, he's focused on work, and here I am sitting at work watching a stream for 3 hours. Oopsie. Oh my god, that killed me. Nia says that will make you end up on massive amounts of antidepressive. Have fun with people you enjoy having around. Be polite to the rest and ignore the rest. Easy life without being an asshole. I wouldn't say I've been on antidepressant drugs, but like lately, ever since like I've been focused more on my health and just trying my best to stay away from medicine and medication in general because of the amount that I've been taking over the years, I feel like I'm just in such a better place. Because like I am looking at myself and I'm so happy, I'm so healthy, and I'm like yeah, I would say lately I'm happy with myself, and the people that I'm trying to please are the people that are like there for me at the end of the day. Anyway, I feel like I should probably end the stream. I think we've been live almost, let's double check. We've been live 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we got Jürgen on the stream. He answered a bunch of our questions, which was nice. To be completely honest, I feel a little bit bad about these, you know, events. The fact that they're a little bit difficult for the smaller players is something that I don't like. But then it's a good deterrent again against most of the players that that basically try to trade. I feel like it's a deterrent because now you have to put more into it. But then again, knowing some of the people that trade, they don't even care about these checkpoints. The smaller players, if they try to trade, care about these checkpoints. The bigger players, like there was someone that killed 136 billion worth of T8s. That is insane. They should have traded at least 20-30 billion T8s because they weren't hitting the throne. Princess Tatter says, thank you, Han, for investing your time today. I'm very appreciative. Thank you so much. No worries. Aegon says, what JOT are you guys playing? I mainly see people sitting around for 48 hours trying to get people to hit them. Well, we'll be playing the throne, hopefully. CG says, yes, thank you for today, Hound. Some really good things discussed. Yeah, we got some information on the seasonal and Asgard store, which was nice. I'll try to do a quick conclusion of that, maybe make a short out of this. CPs are harder, rewards are the same. Have a great job, keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Shazmu. Anyway, thank you so much everyone that's been on the stream. We've been live 2 hours and 35 minutes. It's been a lot of fun. I will see you guys all in JOT. Take care and bye-bye.